Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel once again. I am Robert Storms. As always, if you're finding me for the very first time, please be sure to click that like and subscribe button. So shit went down today. Shit went down in this episode. Well, like Deborah Chow comes in, she's directing this episode. She directed my favorite episode of the season so far, which was episode 3. Now I'm really at a toss-up. Like, was episode 3 my favorite? Is this my favorite? And this is just leading in to the season finale, which I am super stoked for. Because if you guys didn't know, you probably know, because if I looked at the dislike button in my last review, I didn't really like the last week's episode or the episode before that. I didn't like those 2 episodes. They felt like a very concealed little side story. They didn't further the plot. This furthers the plot. This goes knee deep into plot. We learn a lot of stuff, man. We learn a lot from Nick Nolte's character. We learn a lot more about Cara Dune. We get more Carl Weathers. It's all plot. Like, it's all good. It's like everything that we led up to in the first 3 episodes, and even episode 4. Episode 4 really comes back into play into this one. So everything we learned from the first 4 episodes goes right into this episode and what I assume will be the season finale. That just goes to really cement my theory even more that episodes 5 and 6, you can completely throw them out the window. Like, honestly, you can watch episodes 1, 2, 3, 4, skip 5 and 6, and watch this episode and not have missed anything. It would feel absolutely seamless. Nothing changes. Episode 5, hey, we're on Tatooine. What's up? Oh my God, there's a Tusken Raider. And then episode 6, even though it had a lot of great action, it didn't move the plot forward whatsoever. So the fact that we're really going back to the plot elements in this episode, I really love. The cliffhanger. Oh my God. I remember, like, I was not gonna lie, I was at the edge of my seat for the majority of this episode. When Moff Gideon shows up, I'm like, this is what I've been wanting for the past couple weeks. I wanted Moff Gideon, like yes. And then the Death Troopers come in, and there's like dozens upon dozens of stormtroopers, and these aren't like the little ragtag stormtroopers. Like, they're not all dirty. Like, these are clean stormtroopers. Like, this part of the Empire, this branch off, is still pretty much functioning. The other one that the client is in charge of, you can tell, like, these are just remnants, man. Like no one cares about these guys. Like, they're all dirty and stuff. And the fact that the Death Troopers completely wipe them out just shows how irrelevant they are. And I was at the edge of my seat for a majority of this episode. And toward the end of this episode, I'm like, dude, come on, Quill. Come on. Please, get to the ship. Get to the ship. Then that final shot when we just see Baby Yoda in the dirt, and then they pan up and Quill is on the ground. We don't know if Quill's dead. I assume he got blasted. Maybe he just got knocked off. I don't know. I'm hoping he's not dead. I love that character. It would be so sad if we find out that Quill's dead. I don't want to see that happen. I have spoken, but that would just be absolutely sad. And Cara Dune, she's really becoming a person that I really enjoy, like a character I really like. I want to know more about. We dive so much into backstory, whether it be Quill's backstory, a little bit more with Cara Dune's backstory. We even get further into the psyche of the Mandalorian and more about like what was going on in his head and some of his path. This really filled in a lot of the gaps. This is what I've been wanting. And Deborah Chow, she just blows this shit out of the fuck. I don't know if it's her directing that's really good, or they just give her the best episodes to direct, because she has directed 2 of the best episodes of this season. And I am, man, I can't wait to see Obi-Wan. I can't wait to see what she does with the Obi-Wan series. I'm super excited for that. But anyway, guys, without giving up too much spoilers, I know I kind of spoiled the little cliffhanger at the end because I had to talk about that shit. You do not put Baby Yoda in the dirt and not talk about that. That is heartbreaking. Everybody in the world probably gasped. I'm just saying. I'm super excited for next week's episode and see where they're going to finish this off for the season finale. And I want to know more. Hopefully we learn more about Baby Yoda. We heard about a little bit about him in here, right? Like Quill and everybody started talking about a little bit of stuff, because now we find out that Quill was part of the Empire. At one point, he was slaved by the Empire, so he heard rumors. I'm really curious to see where they're going to take this. This was fantastic, but I want to know what you guys think. Be sure to leave your comments in the comment box below. And until next time, as always, I'm Robert Storms, and that's my opinion.